Hello, Muatu Jamir. I'm Nansa HornbillTV. On June 13, the Nagaland government by Dimapur airport area day 22 manu kun illegal encroachment kuigina thagishe taikan ge evict kuidishe. Jani paishe to manu khan laga mati kagas to ikarani pattar laga thagishe kintu taikan diagnose 38 and 40 of Dimapur village laga mati occupy kuri thagishe gushe. Itu nimide Dimapur DC pra notice dishe taikan ge 15 din digina kinimide taikan ge eviction nakuru bole lage itu jawab dibole mangishe kintu notice expire hua pra eviction notice di dishe. Kulibi itu laga age Guwahati High Court pa status quo nimide interim order dishe. State government pa itu order ge change kuri bole apply kurishe. Itu pichile court pa order do vacate kuri dishe aru Dimapur DC pa pass din dishe. Kintu civil judge laga court pa aru temporary injunction pass kurishe kundu Guwahati High Court pa order quash kuigina district administration ge itu eviction jabule rasta khulai dishe. Friday Dimapur aru Chumukitima laga district administration aru police pa tribal bodies CSOs aru alak independent witnesses laga age pra eviction drive chulaishe. Guwahati High Court laga judgment de act kuigina district administration pra aji Dimapur village Dimapur airport osore ekta eviction drive hold kurishe. Eviction drive pichile Dimapur aru Chumuketima laga deputy commissioner Tinojung Shichang aru Poland John ekta press briefing dishe. Nabi details habo.
Good afternoon and thank you all for coming to this press briefing. Today's exercise pertains to the eviction of 22 individuals who were in illegal occupation of Dimapur airport land. Their land documents were of Ikrani Pathar village, whereas they were actually occupying land at duct number 38 and 40 of Dimapur village. Consequent thereto, DC Dimapur had issued on 5th December 2019 notice under section 5.1 under the Nagaland eviction of persons in unauthorized occupation of public land 1971, calling upon the 22 individuals encroachers to show cause within 15 days as to why an eviction order under section 6.1 of the act should not be passed against them. Thereafter, on expiry of 15 days notice period, eviction order under section 6.1 of the act was issued by DC Dimapur, whereby the 22 individuals were directed to vacate and deliver possession of the public land covered by duct number 38 and 40 at Dimapur, after removing all buildings, structures thereon. However, prior to the execution of the eviction order, Guwahati High Court by an interim order ordered for status quo. The state government applied for modification, alteration of the interim order, which was vacated by the High Court by judgment dated 8/1/2020. On vacating the status quo order, the DC office Dimapur gave extension of 5 days via order dated 11th December 2020. Yet again, before the eviction could be carried out, the court of the civil judge Dimapur passed a temporary injunction, which was upheld by the principal district and sessions judge Dimapur. However, the Guwahati High Court principal bench in CRP number 104/2024 via order dated 27th May 2025 quashed and set aside the temporary injunction granted to the encroachers by the subordinate courts, which has enabled district administration to execute the eviction orders of dated 21st December 2019 and 11 December 2020. The district administration of Dimapur, Chumukedima and police jointly and together with all relevant departments carried out the eviction drive as per the direction of the state government, and the exercise was carried out in the presence of independent observers who were tribal bodies, CSOs of both Dimapur and Chumukedima, and independent witnesses who were the village councils of neighboring areas. So there is the brief statement about the exercise conducted today.
Has all been demolished and evicted, all 22 today?
Actually, the encroachers were numbering to about 22, but the structures were 24. 24 structures were demolished, 4 RCC buildings, 3 semi-paka buildings, 17 thatched houses.
Sir, if you look closely, initially the land was owned by an individual called Atoshi, sir. And then some land were also sold by him to more individuals, which made it 22 individuals, sir. So, sir, any leads on Atoshi right now, sir? Since the land, as per the allegations also made, sir, few altercations were made, sir. He altered the pata also, sir. So, any legal proceedings on that, sir, on Atoshi, sir?
See, regarding that, like for public information, ini NAGAMESE ko boy na. Itu awnyang kwa nisina earlier. Itu mati do tak number 79 ditishe na. Itu ikrani batra under dia se. Tak number do. Holibi now taigan laga occupation do tak number 38 or 40, which is purely under Dimapur area. Aro this land is already been purchased by the government and handed over to the airport authority. Itu ase. So that the taigan kinaga manipulate kurise kinaga ase itu record the overriding kan bi ase ina 24 pika do 27 pika taga do overriding gona 47 pika inaga bi panai na ase. To itu bra that the illegal practice kiba kurado aman dikhe ase aro kwa nishina taigan poila idugan ki mutation gan kuradam debi idu trace map kan bi ekunai. Usually mutation kan ki kuradam de trace map kan thage bi idugan bi aman nai recording na.
Sir, aro ekta hudi diwo to manugan aji morning one initially the press kan ge bitore allow na koi sir apni han main structure kan karan de to manu kan especially land owners kan do itu resistance kan bi dikishna na apni han tahan do mana pura kan bi dikje kile ole entrance de one aher in the poster kuma to bi peace queen sir saying that against their will bra apni han man urgent lenge puri ja la sir ine ka aji morning kiba dikishna na apni han resist pura na
Itia dak ini aji morning hoy kumbau khodi do manugan bi thakise holibi ekdam pai tagan ki holibi no hobo inaga research to thakanai aro bishi khodo tagan nicho bra malik khani bhangiena loi jaise amana adam dena enaga se aro server itia purigena dikha nisina edu ki procedure ase edu to aman so follow goise
June Moina laga Zunheboto District Planning and Development Board meeting do aji June 13 DC conference hold thagishe that Nagaland Legislative Assembly laga speaker aro GTPL chairman Toiho S Yeptopa chair kuri dishe aro tai logo district deputy commissioner IAS Daram Raj P thagishe meeting do thagya manu sob ke swagat kuri gina aro ja meeting laga agenda kan review kuri gina shuru kurishe chairman Toiho S Yeptopa Zunheboto de science stream laga opone concern dikai gina kurishe ke responsible officers kan pra aji khan laga bacha khan ge science stream lobo encourage kurble lage koi gina kurishe Zunheboto government college laga vice principal Jakukha Semwa pra PowerPoint presentation digina college laga history junai dishe itia college te 208 students thagi ase aro college pra 39 students club or association host kuri ase idu laga opore SPDP pra college ke separate transformer karne power department ge aro B.Ed program shuru koribo karne higher education department ge proposal dibule junai dishe
because administration may be the head of the department, but the line departments have to perform. And without their performance and without their presence, how can we expect any kind of development to come to our district? So that's a message. I want everyone, those who have sent their subordinates, their junior officers to the DPDB, you can convey it to them. Will they from now onwards they can foresee action from our side, and I'm very serious about it. So first time it was my first time also in the DPDB. So I just did not. I just condoned their absence. But if it happens repeatedly, तो इधर तो साबुले भी दिया, और एक टॉलरेट कोई बोले भी ना कोई. So तो इतो एक ता message आसे. So I want everyone to keep that in mind and convey it to your superior line officers if they are not present out here. So the board had deliberated and approved the proposal with the kind permission of our chairman DPDB. Society, Jordan Heights Society. This was also deliberated thoroughly and was approved and proposed to the government of Nagaland. Third, in the agenda was proposal for naming the two-lane road from Setsu Yeti River to Zunheboto town as the Chakisang Sumi Brotherhood Road. So it was also thoroughly discussed and with the inputs from the PWD NH. So the board unanimously had approved that, and we have already done, and we have already forwarded it to the government of Nagaland for the further necessary action. The Food and Civil Supplies Department, Zunheboto, had delivered a PowerPoint presentation highlighting the departmental activities and their key achievements. So, a few comments were made from my side as well as from the House HOD side.
Good agenda. Okay.
Rengma Hoho aro tai laga frontal organization pra Tseminyu DCNCS Chafet Watch Karne civic reception program organized Krushe Riga Memorial Conference Hall de Chafet Watch to district de first Rengma DCS aro Rengma community de subse senior NCS officer ekjun ase koigina tai laga naam de Rengma CSO pra reception program rakishe idu laga program de Rengma Mothers Association, Rengma Selo Z Youth Organization, Rengma Students Union, Rengma GP Union, Rengma Village Council Chairman Forum, Rengma Officers Forum और Rengma CSO kan pra khota krishe Tseminyu laga nutun DC pra tai laga address dia homoi tai ge niga bhal reception program rakhya nimde Rengma leaders kan ge appreciate krishe aru community laga welfare kane tai pra jama koi gina thagya manu sob ke mili gina kam kure bole request krishe DC Chafet Watch pra kuche ke community laga guidance aru support pra state te Tseminyu ge model district banabole aru tai laga administration thagya homoi community prosperity aru welfare kane article 371 clause a laga protection do ensure krishe iniga hoigina traditional judiciary system do bha pra chula bole karne customary court or practice do fullest pra function korobole ensure krishe district da ILP laga implementation or indigenous certificate dibole karne CSO ge support korobole appeal krishe
ini state mo lagi ti buina amel so mugi feedback igna se aro iniga kurele follow ho koigina idu migi digina se ami to sub not bringna se. These are not only officially important, but as a Rengma, the son of the soil, I feel this is my personal responsibility also. So I will say that all
State the administrative discipline or workplace te kam thik pra jaya sina nai idu sabu nimide Nagaland Deputy Chief Minister Yantongo pattern pra surprise inspection jaishe woka laga kunuba sorkari department de pattern pra inspection do rural development laga department pra shuru korishe tade office te roster laga hissa de 31 employee thagibule bodli 12 ekla thagishe tui jundo chutti loishe aru alakhando na koigina ahya nai idu jani paigina deputy CM par absent hua kan laga salary cut koribole order dishi aro tai kan laga naam do deputy commissioner logode submit koribole koshe iniga hoigina pattern par power department e jaishe tade 28 staff te 3 jun chutti de aro 1 jun absent thagishe tai gibi same disciplinary action do loishe idu nishna aro economic aro statistics department de do 35 te 1 jun leave aro 2 jun absent thagishe aro deputy CM par tai kan logode khota koria homoy punctuality aro thik pra leave laga niyam do chula bole janai dishe employee kan sob ki regularly kam ge ahi bole expect kuri ase aro chutti lobo koile thik pra leave progress te jaigina approve paigina lobole koise idu nishna aha din debi iniga achanak inspection do ahi thagibo aro strict action do lobo koigina ensure koise 147 assistant professors or librarians kun khange absorb koribole order dia pichide cabinet par protest piche uthia pichide aro order do wapas lolishe idu mamla upor June 12 the state government pra janai dishe ki cabinet pa high powered committee laga report fi review koishe aro higher education department ke proposal do re-examine koigina cabinet ke final approval karne aro bi submit koribole koigina rakhya junaishe.
The cabinet also discussed the committee report for objection of 147 assistant professors and the higher education department. The cabinet took note of the recommendations of the high power committees and directed the department to re-examine the proposal as per due process and bring back the post-creation proposal to the cabinet.
Yes, the high power committee had submitted the report, and then the report, see, it's clearly said here. The cabinet also discussed the committee report for absorption of the 147 assistant professors and the higher education department, and the cabinet has taken complete note of the recommendations of the high power committee and has directed the department to re-examine the proposal as per due process and bring back the post-creation proposal to the cabinet. So certain process was missing in the creation of the post. So as we know very well, when the revocation happened, it had revoked the very creation also. But the cabinet has taken consideration of this and due process to be followed for the post-creation. So the department will be doing the needful.
Dimapur crime case bishi uthi ase aro ajibi ekta afsos khobor jani paise Walford Drengma colony Dimapur husband pa tai laga nijor laga maiki ge dao pra marigina morai dia laga IBTT sabo reporter adona logote
Hornbill TV ita district hospital Dimapur te aigena ase aro ekta afsos khobor mohan jani paise Walford Drengma colony te taka ekta family tai laga husband bra tai la maiki ke dau pra marigena murai dia laga mohan khobor pa hisab aro yate kumba sources kan bra khwa hisab te hoile tu itu hatsa tu hele 12 AM nisnate hoisini ki takan inaga khoi ase aro tai laga husband du ita police custody te ase khoina mohan jani pai ase tai laga dead body tu hele yate district hospital morgue te anigena ita postmortem kurigena takan loi jawole kuri ase aro mohan jani paise ki tu rati te tai laga husband tu alop late aise goise aro late aha pichite inaga jakra kura nimiti hi inaga hatsa hoisini ki itu khoi ase kintu kumbi tate eye witness nai tairak tambra khwa hisab ti tu pujur 5 AM nisnate itu murigena thakala tu cover paise khoigena mohan jani paise itu la porti bi taila disease laga dada bi yate aina ase aro dada logoti bi ekta duta mohan itia kota kura la mohan sailo
আপনি কি খবর পাইছে ইদুলা ইনসিডেন্ট না উপরে
আমি এটো ফজরের খবর পাইছে এনেকা হইছে কিনা আমি আছে আমি তো হোস খাই বসতে লাগা গাম্বরা আছে অ্যাসিস্ট্যান্ট জিবি আর এটো তো আমি লাভ ভনি আছে এটো তাই এখন তো আমি বসতে আমি বাবা বড় মাটি দিছে ঘর পানি খেতি দিছে ঘর মাটি দিছিলে লয় এখন তাতে বহি থাকে না আর মাটি বিক্রি করে না এফালে টাউনতে বহি যাইছে আৰু পিছতে এখন বাবাটো এইটো একে বস্তিতে আছে এখন আৰু তাতে যাই আছে হ'লে তেখনতো এতিয়া টাউনতে বহে তো এনেকুৱা কৰি কিনে আজি খবৰ পোৱাৰ পৰা আমি আজি আহিছে এইটোৱে আছে
কিমান বাজিতে খবৰ পাইছে আপুনি
আমি 6 বাজি না 7 বাজিতে খবৰ পাইছোঁ এইটো
আচ্ছা ইনসিডেন্ট তাইলা মোতাবৰা মৰাই দিছে
এইটো তাইলা মতৰ পৰা তাইকে কাটি দিছে কোনো খবৰ পাইছে দাও পৰা কাটি দিছে কিনে হ'লে আমি খান আছে এতিয়া এইটো ডেড বডিটো এতিয়াই আহি কিনে পাই আছে ফজৰতে আমি খান চাব পৰা নাই কেনেকৈ আমি খান আজি আছিলে এটি লৈ যাইছে পষ্টমৰ্টেম কৰিব গৈ কিনে আমি খান এতিয়াই দেখি আছে এইটো কি হৈছে কেনেকৈ কাটিছে এইটো আমি খান ক'ব নাপাৰে হ'লে এইটো দেখি নাই আছে
আচ্ছা মতাটো লাইক তাইতো মধু খান খায়
পহিলাটো খাই থাকিছিলে আজিকালি পহিলাটো মধুবে খায় দাই পানী খায় হ'লে আজিকালিতো চাৰিছে কৈ কিনে খবৰ নিয়া আছিলে কি হৈছে এইটো আমি খান ক'ব নাপাৰে
chakara khan bi tajon kuri thaki na kinaga
পয়লাতো আমি জানে আছে যে তাইজনটো ভাল থাকছেও ঝগড়া সাগড়াতো ঘোরাতো আমি না জানে হলেবি
maiki to kiman sal china
Disease saldo kiman hobo ni.
এইটোতো আমি ক'ব নাপাৰো
okay
Asa sir, achi information police ke dia aro khandan ge dia la do. Itu khopor do ile do neighbors kan ba disina tai laga nijor la pacha kan ba.
এইটো আমি ভনী এইটো বহি থাকে তাই পৰাই খবৰ দিছে আমি একটা ভনী এটা আছে আৰু তাই পৰাই খবৰ দিছে এইটো পৰাই জানিছে
FIR file krishna kurana na
কুৰকিনা আছে
apni khan ba kurise
কুৰকিনা আছে
okay
ভনী পৰা এইটো কুৰকিনা
against husband la upor file
হয় 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 এইটো লাটো আমি খালি এতিয়াতো আমি এনেকুৱা হ'ব এইটো হ'ব এতিয়াতো আমি ক'ব নাপাৰিব পিছতে আমি গামৰা হ'লে আমি এতিয়াতো এনেকুৱা আছে এইটো ক'ব নাপাৰিব আৰু পিছতে খানদান মানুহখান খেচ কৰিলে নকৰিলে এইটো পিছতে ডাঙৰ কৰিলে সৰু কৰিলে এইটো খানদান ভিতৰতে মিলাই কিনে কি কৰিব এইটোৱে কৰিবলৈ আছে নহ'লে এতিয়াতো এইটো ডাঙৰ বনাব সৰু বনাব এতিয়াতো আমি ক'ব নাপাৰিব কেলে মানে আমি খানদান মানুহ আছে তো তাইখান মিলাই কিনে কথা কৰি কিনে কি হ'ব এইটো কৰিবলৈ আছে
till today apni confirm kor pare that iku motive thaka nai tai laga idu inega tai tala maiki ke murai dia do iku inega iku problems khan ena motive to
তো আমি খান এইটো এতিয়া একো ক'ব নাপাৰে
তো বেছি আফসোস আৰু বেছি আনফৰ্চুনেট খবৰ আছে ফ্যামিলি মজতে হাজবেণ্ড এণ্ড ওয়াইফ মজতে এনেকা ওলাই কিনা নিজৰ মাইকীকে মুৰাই দিয়া লগা মই জানি পাইছে তাই যোনলা ফ্যামিলিতে 5টা বাচ্চা আছে গৈছে 3জনটো ইয়াতে থাকে আৰু 2জনটো বাহিৰতে তাকে কৈ কিনা মই জানি পাইছে আৰু মাইকীলা ফ্যামিলি কামৰা এইটো FIR দাৰ্জ কৰি কিনা আছে আৰু ফাৰ্ডাৰ কোৰ্স অফ ইনভেষ্টিগেশ্যন হ'লে বি কৰি কিনা যাব কোৱা লগা বি মই শুনি পাই আছে বেছি আনফৰ্চুনেট আৰু আজি নিমিত্তে মানে আছে মই এডেনাৰী উইথ কেমেৰা পাৰ্চন জনসন Hornbill TV ডিমাপুৰ
এতিয়া কাৰণে মানুহে চাই থাকিব Hornbill TV